Today I'm here in one of the most busiest local market located in the city of Lao Cai, Vietnam, and I think that people usually have everything around here. I mean, they have the meat, they have the food, and they have everything. Spicy foods, especially street foods. You can totally find absolutely like everything around here, and I'm gonna use around $10. Watch out for the car. This one is equal to 200,000 Vietnam dong to see how many street foods I can find on the street or I can enjoy on the street like this in a busy market like this. Okay, I'm really excited about this, so let's join. I think there's a nice culture in Vietnam that people just flood in on the street. They just absolutely don't care about the authorities and they don't care about rules. And I think it's a very nice like, and I really appreciate that we're still that keeping the tradition going. And as you can see over here, like vegetables, we have onions, we have cucumbers, we have fresh mints, and also some of the tomatoes and cabbages, and a lot of them. Even you can find a little bit here is lime, carrots, lemongrass, and tomatoes, gingers also. So here we are on the barbecue sauce, barbecue streets, like I just said before, and we're gonna use to see how much we can get with 200,000 only. First off, we're gonna stop by at a barbecue stand over here. It's open space over here. Everybody can stop by, and the air is fresh, and the smoke is getting into the air, and everybody's gonna have to like undress and change their clothes by the time they came back home. So we have a lot of food over here. It just costs like really cheap. The meat, cái này thịt lợn này cô. This one is pork, a lot of spices, seasoning, and chilies. We got over here is the sausage, three types of sausages, and this one is cái này là gì cô? Oh, okay. This one is cabbage with, I don't know how it's called. This one is pork steamed with seasoned with chilies and cabbages. Even the birds and tofus and corns, a lot of them. So I'm gonna pick like 3 to 4 of them, and then I'm gonna let them barbecue them and try one by one. So I'm gonna pick like 5 of this one because no, I'm gonna remove the tofu because it looks kind of greasy and not so fresh. It doesn't look so fresh. And this one is stingy tofu. It's not normal tofu, okay? And this one is corn. I'm gonna try corn. How do you say this one in English? I don't know. This one is a little bit of greens, and then I'm gonna try the spicy pork. Để chị cho em những cái này nhá. So we're gonna have to wait about like đợi tầm bao nhiêu phút nhỉ? We're gonna have to wait about 5 to 10 minutes, and then by the time we're waiting, I'm gonna pick something to drink. I mean, they have this coconut water, really fresh. I mean, but you look at this. Usually, if this one is already used and old, it's gonna turn into the brown or black, right? This one is absolutely green. I can feel the freshness, and I think I'm gonna have this one. Bao tiền mình quả? Mình bán dừa không chị? Bán dừa cơ. Vâng. 25,000 for this one. The best thing that I loved about the culture over here is that they just do everything on the ground. They don't care about like the rules and everything about the cleanness or something like that. Just straight on the ground, really fresh, and you can have meat inside of it. The coconuts, the drinks. You don't need ice, you don't need anything, you don't need sugar, you don't need anything at all. It tastes absolutely amazing. And also, the meat is kind of thick. You look at it, the meat is kind of thick inside of it, and it's really white. Absolutely amazing. I feel really fresh after drinking this. Okay, we're gonna wait again. Vâng, anh em. Okay, so 10 minutes of waiting, I have finally received my dish. Okay, it's full of pork belly. That's what they said. This one is with cabbage. I don't think that's cabbage. I think that's called cabbage. A bit of green beans. This one is corn, and this one is the pork chops. Pork chops. I think I'm gonna try the pork first. The pork belly into the sauce. They say in the sauce it contains chilies, sesame, limes, and salt. And I think there's too much chilies in it. You don't have to mind about the people passing by and do the things. It's just that what they do. They're the boss. They have the right to do what they do. I mean, back to the main point. This one, the belly, it is a little bit crunchy on the fat because I think it's near the belly, and it tastes pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. It's just that they say that it's fresh, but I don't think it's fresh. I think it's frozen before, and then they defroze it, and they add the ingredients, add some spices, and then grill it. It's just that I don't think it's fresh, but it's okay. I can take it. So the second one, this one is with cabbage. It's also pork with cabbage, but I don't know what to expect about this because it looks kind of fresh. I mean, the greens, I think it's fresh, but I don't know what about the meat. 5 out of 10. I don't like the taste at all. I don't like the taste. Even the pork and the greens, I don't like the taste at all. This one is the chives, the pork chives. I love this one. I mean, I love this one. Even though I don't know it's frozen or what, it's fresh or what, but I love this one. In Vietnam, it's called quốc hồn quốc túy. It's amazing. It tastes amazing. I can eat it all in. Really, really good. Really tasty. I'm gonna have to try another one because it tastes so good. So good, man. Right now, next one is the green beans. It's kind of greasy. It has a little bit of oil on it, and it has a sesame over here. I think it's because that they mixed it with the pork. But yeah, I have never tried grilled beans before, but it tastes, but it looks kind of good. I don't know if it's cooked or not, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Just because they are grilled doesn't mean they lost the taste. It tastes amazing. The texture, everything tastes amazing. It's very, very crunchy. You can see that. Still has the water inside, and still they have the texture of the grilled kind of a food on the outside, and it tastes absolutely amazing. Very good. 8 out of 10. I love this. I love this one. And finally, we have the grilled corn. Grilled corn. It's like corn cake. That's what I say. It's like corn cake. But even though it's grilled, but you can see over here, it's really greasy and it has a lot of oil on it. Yeah, but the texture looks amazing. But it has a lot of oil on it. And we're gonna try it. Oh, it's sweet. It's really sweet. Crunchy on the outside, really soft and sweet on the inside. I think it's baking soda and some flour. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna dip into it because it's not matched. This one is spicy and sour. This one is sweet. So I think it's a batch. 7 out of 10 because it's kind of greasy. It's not real country. Add a little bit of coconut water. Oh my god, that's perfect. Natural sweet. Amazing. Good job, em. Amazing. It's good. So in general, I think that everything is grilled perfectly except for the rolling pork, cabbage, kind of a thingy over here because it doesn't taste really good. I'm gonna give this 7.5 out of 10. It depends on the price. And this one, I love the most. Really fresh, really green, and I think it helps your stomach after eating too much of like frying and deep frying and kind of a grill thingy like this. And I think this one deserves a absolutely 10. So I just asked the owner, and they say that this one is 50,000 and this one is 25,000. So in total, we're gonna spend 75 out of 100, which means around 85, 85. So it's around $3.5. So we're gonna still gonna have $115 left. I'm gonna give them the money, pay them, and then give the change. Everything. Okay, that's the normal price over here. It's not so much. So we're gonna spend 150,000 on the next location. Let's go. So on the next stop, I'm going to present to you one of the most amazing locations that every childhood could ever find. This one is the deep frying donuts, and it's sweet. It tastes amazing. Làm nóng vậy? Okay, okay. So this one they call it the deep frying Vietnamese kind of a deep frying donut. And believe me, if you come to Vietnam, this one is going to taste amazing.
Anh mì cái gì nào nữa?
Bao nhiêu một cái?
10.000 cái.
Because about 10,000 for three of them. Okay, okay. So we're gonna watch her do the job immediately. Okay. Wow. Chị làm nghề bao năm rồi? She's been doing this job for like 20 years, and the way she do it looks professionally. So they just put the whole thing in, about 15 to 20 of them inside the pan, and then they mix it with the sugar and a little bit of oil, and she's empty-handed picking them. Wow, it's really hot. Wow, professionally, like every childhood in Vietnam have to taste this one, and it makes in order to have it in order to make your childhood perfect, you're gonna have to try this one. It tastes amazing. Very, very hot. And she's doing them immediately. Vâng, vẫn quay nốt cảnh. So this one is a mixture of many ingredients inside of it. We have the baking soda. We have inside of it is green beans, and on the outside they would deep fry it until it's crunchy, and then finally they add it with a lot of sugar. I mean, it tastes amazing. It tastes good. It tastes very tasty, but you should not be eating this too much because it's gonna give you diabetes or like obesity. I don't know how to call it, but it tastes amazing. So yeah, in general, you have to try this one when you're gonna Vietnam. Okay. And it's very, very cheap. I don't know why just everything's so cheap over here. It costs 10,000. It's very cheap, and we still have more than 100, exactly 105. So now we're gonna move into another location to see how many we can spend it on. Okay, let's go. So next thing we're gonna know is we're gonna try the chestnut cakes. Chestnut cakes. Em quay video giới thiệu du lịch nhé, các thứ đồ ăn. So this one is a very big boss, and he's got like a whole workers and like a whole factory. It's like a very big kind of they make this into a branding, and this one is called chestnut cake, Tiến Linh chestnut cakes. And wow, as you can see, like the texture and the color, everything seems like 80% looks like on the advertise. It's got the sesame. It's got a sesame on the outside, and the texture of the cake is really thick. It's really thick. It's not like the small ones, like the Oreos. It's not a small one, but it looks amazing. It looks really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you take 10 of them, it's gonna cost you about 50,000 dong, and I think it's a perfect price. So okay, this one is cheaper. This one is cheaper because it has this is a mixture between chestnuts and green beans. But this one, it is only chestnuts only. So I'm gonna try both of them to see which one I could get, because I myself prefer chestnuts. Em ăn thử nhá.
Cái này là 100%
Vâng.
60%.
Oh, 60%, 60%. Okay. So this one is 100%, and I think I'm gonna try it first. Wow, look at the texture. Cái này bên ngoài nó là bột gì anh nhỉ?
Bên ngoài thì
Ah,
bên trong chỉ là cái nhân.
okay, okay. So on the outside, it's technically only flour and a little bit of sesame, the black one and the green one on the outside. But if you look in the inside, wow, look at the texture. I mean, it's not too sweet, but it's not too soft. It's not too. I mean, it's blend perfectly into each other. Even the crust on the outside tastes amazing. It tastes really good. So I'm một hộp 10 gram. I don't think I'm gonna try this one anymore because this one is absolutely my all-time favorite. When it comes to chestnut cake, amazing. So what we have left is 55,000 dong, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of adventure with this 55. I feel it inside of my body. So we're gonna move on to another direction and destination. Okay, let's go. Come take a look at this. People have very good eyesight on how they would like display the foods. I don't think that I'm gonna have like any kind of a sweet anymore, so I'm gonna try. She's been saying that this one is a little bit of sour, so I think I'm gonna try it because this one is tangerine. It looks like some kind of Asian kind of a tangerine, but it looks amazing. And I would love to try something sour because I seriously cannot take anything like sweet anymore in my stomach because everything is so good. I mean, look at me, man. I've been overweight. 30.000 chứ. And this one costs 30,000 for how many pounds? Bao nhiêu lạng hả? 7 lạng. Like nearly a kilogram, like 700 grams, and it costs 30,000 dollars. Well, I shall see. Hey, cháu đưa tiền không? It's been mistaken. I thought I'd given the money to her, but I haven't. Okay, so back to the main point. This one tastes amazing and it smells amazing too. Oh, it has the seed inside, so I'm gonna have to remove the seeds. But yeah, 50% sour, 50% sweetness, and it's seriously, it smells amazing. It smells really good, and it's very watery. Watery, if that's a word. Okay. This one is really interesting. This one is called the bamboo, and they have like the smoky kind of a thing in Vietnam. The same one that they're using right here. Cho em quay nhờ tí anh nhé. I seriously, I haven't tried this one before. Em không biết. So yeah, he's gonna do it as an example. And this one is bamboo, I think. And okay, đây nha, tuyệt vời luôn. Tuyệt vời nha. Oh, this guy got a fishing rod. Like, you can go anywhere and people are just being so friendly. I mean, they're seriously like, you can go everywhere, you ask for direction, you ask for help, you ask for anything, and they would ready to answer. They would always be ready to answer you guys. And we have the mechanics. They seriously have everything around here. We also have the Chinese kind of a restaurant. Wow. And the mechanics would absolutely love this. They have everything. They got a sawers in Saw movies. This one looks kind of nice, but I seriously can't take any kind of the food no more. This one is cakes. This one is pizza. Oh no, it's not pizza. It's pica. It's pica. It's not pizza. I thought it was some kind of a restaurant for food. Well, this one looks amazing. This one is one of the most sweetest treats in Vietnam. It is called the chè Thai. Come take a look at this. They have, how do you say this one? The boba. This one is the boba. That one is the red beans. This one is black beans. This one is, how do I say this one? I don't know what to call it. And we have the mixture around here. And everything is they're gonna mix it into a cup. They're gonna add some coconut water, coconut milk. And then finally they're gonna add some ice. And I think I'm gonna have a little bit of one of them only, because I'm totally so full of it right now. So I just asked them about the price. It's not that I'm not trying to convince them or bargain or anything, right? But they say that one of them is going to be 25,000. It's okay. I'm totally agree with 25. But I seriously, after all the things that I've eaten, I'm so full right now. So I'm just gonna take them with 20 only. And with a portion of 20, I believe that I can still have some room in my stomach for one of these. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's like I'm eating color food. Wow, look at the hands. I mean, em bao tuổi nhỉ? Wow, she's only 25, but she looks like she's got 20 years of experience in this job. 25 tuổi nhưng mà kinh nghiệm 20 tuổi, 20 năm kinh nghiệm. Đây cho người đây. Cho người tiền luôn. Cho người tiền. 20,000. So this is all the food that I have just bought in the market, and I think I'm gonna finish it in 1 or 2 days because I'm so full right now. This one is a bowl of ice, as you can see over here, and well, it's mainly ice. It's got nothing left in it. And this one I love the most. It has the smell of coconut water and a mixture of every kind of a sweetness, including sweet potatoes, beans, baking soda, I believe, and also some kind of a color food and a little bit of bobas. So usually after pouring it into the ice, we would try to mix it as blended as possible, because it's too sweet for one person to bear. So a little bit of ice, melted ice mixed into the sweetness will be a perfect mixture. Okay, I'm gonna try it right now. Oh yeah, this one is absolutely coconut milk. Absolutely coconut milk mixture with the green beans inside of it. Cái xanh xanh này là cái gì nhỉ em nhỉ? Cái nhỏ nhỏ xanh xanh này này. Hạt báng. I don't know what hạt báng means in English, man. But yeah, all I know that it tastes amazing. Okay, chưa? So the second one in here is they got the taro. At least that's what they call the taro, but it is kind of hard. So I think it's freshly frozen, or they defroze it before giving it into the bowl. So I think it's going to taste amazing too, combined with the coconut milk. Just that. Absolutely, just like I thought. It tastes absolutely wonderful. Yeah. And the best thing about these food, I think, is that they are affordable for every kind of age. I mean, you can be like 15 years old, you can bring like less than 5 cents into a store like this. It's 20,000 K, right? You can have it with like every time of the day, even in the morning, 8 a.m. in the morning. You can have it at 12 a.m. You can have it at 6 p.m. They have the best service in the world. I absolutely love the service over here. People are so friendly. They are talkative, and they really, really welcome you every time you go to each of the store around. I mean, I absolutely would love to try some more of this, but I don't think I'm gonna have to like finish it, because I've been trying a lot of foods lately, and even the sweetest food that I can find. I mean, look at my stomach. I don't think I can bear it anymore. I don't have any spaces on my stomach now. But yeah, in total we still have around 5,000 left, which means that I have consumed 195,000 Vietnam dong, and it takes about like, I don't know, like 9.5 US dollar. It's not much, but compared to what I've found and what I've eaten and I've tried all along the road over here, it tastes absolutely off the limit. And I don't think I'm gonna have, and I don't think I am, and I don't think that I am available to finish this challenge. I should have stopped it. I should have stopped it at 100 only. So yeah, but I'm gonna use the final 5,000 to buy the only and most important thing to me. Last one, 5,000. It's really cheap for a water bottle like this. It's kind of cheap. So this one is family convenience store, and you can absolutely find everything around. You have the spices, you have the sauce, you have the fish sauce, oil, everything. You can find everything, even the wines and soap and shampoo and Gillette and cigarettes. Everything you can find here with a really good price. With a really cheap price. And yeah, so I think that different countries, different continents, and different areas would have their own culture, would have their traditions. And for me, I think that I appreciate my own country's traditions and culture, especially the food. And I'm also a person who loves food. We try to bring you as much as possible of the videos about how we love to try them and bring them into the world, because that's what a patriot do. And me, I love my country. So yeah, stick around and find out for more videos. Thank you guys very much.